Hi, I'm Chris Polina, and I'm here to talk about how social media has an impact on people in our world today. As we all know, social media use has been increasing and increasing more and more as time goes by. In fact, in the world today, there are about 3.5 billion users of social media, and in our country, 79% of the population has an account on social media. Not only that, but people use social media a lot. They spend a lot of time on it. In fact, the average person spends about 3 hours per day using social media. And I'm going to talk about certain ways that it affects people in our world. Okay, so one aspect of social media is it increases access of information. People could learn new things. It's way easier for people to Google things and learn new information from the internet. It could educate voters. In fact, it made voter turnouts greater because more people saw advertisements of politicians stating what they stand for, what they believe in. It could help students find academic materials. If a student's in a situation where they don't really have enough money to spend on textbooks, they could find other resources online. Not only that, but it could also show people causes and charities that interest them, that they could donate to and help and make a difference in our world. It also could spread public safety information. A good example of this is when coronavirus first became known. Many people saw on the internet the dangers of it and decided to wear a mask before the spread happened. Although many people didn't follow it, more people did, and I'm sure it was a very valuable resource that saved a lot of lives. Well, there is one negative aspect to this access of information, in my opinion, and it's that children a lot of the times aren't restricted at what they look up on the internet. You see, many children view mature content, such as porn, violence, anything of that matter, drug use. They could find anything that they're looking for on the internet, and studies show that 66% of parents either don't restrict their children's phones or don't even know how to. Not only does social media give us a whole new access to information that no one ever had in the world today before, it also changes our social lives, of course. It could potentially help people maintain long-term friendships if they can't see their friend that often and they could communicate through social media. It could help senior citizens feel less lonely, perhaps, because they could communicate outside of whatever type of home they're in. It could help people provide their friends with emotional support. It could help people express themselves, and it could also help people build confidence if they post on their social media and they could see that other people like what they're posting. Not only that, but it could also prevent suicides because many times if someone's suicidal, they let someone know in one way or another through social media, whether it be intentionally or not. But it could potentially have negative effects on the way people socialize and the way people think, because studies show that social media usage can cause or worsen symptoms of depression and anxiety in young people. And this is thought to be because of cyberbullying, and not only that, because people have a they don't really have as much contact with the real world, and they put too much focus on social media and what other people are doing, and it could cause them sleeping problems because the excess exposure to blue light that people see on their phones. A lot of people, I know personally, wake up at night to check their social media, see if anyone posted anything. And it could also pose even more risks for young people because a lot of minors are sexting on social media, which could be harmful for young people, obviously. In fact, not only that, but many adult predators meet young people on social media. In fact, half of sex crimes against minors in recent years have been linked to social media in one way or another, whether it be the people meeting on social media or whatever it be. Now, it also has an effect on employment and businesses because sites such as LinkedIn help many people find jobs. Many different people could go on LinkedIn, find work at jobs they otherwise would have never known about, which is very beneficial for people. Not only that, it also helps marketers. 73% of marketers say social media is an effective way of advertising and spreading information about their products. One negative aspect, though, is, well, it's not really a negative aspect, but it could potentially be a negative aspect for young people because posts cannot ever be fully deleted. So I'm sure in fact, 70% of employers check what people are doing on social media. Like if they were to hire someone, they would look at their social media. 70% of people say they have a routine of doing that, and 54% of employers have actually eliminated someone because of something they'd seen them doing on the internet. In conclusion, social media has changed our world in many, many different ways. And if you use it responsibly, it could have some benefits for you. It could help you socialize. But if you don't use it responsibly, it could have some potentially negative effect in your life. All right, thank you.